Good morning, everybody. It's Cindy Utter here at Artsy Endeavors. We're going to be working in the I Am journal today, and I'll be very honest, I have no idea what the prompt is going to be today, but I do know I want to play with some heavy gesso and some shapes that I have made out of, I don't know, plastic mesh, and I've got all the kinds of things here I just want to play with. I saw the idea on a video on YouTube, and for the life of me I can't remember the lady's name, but I will go back in, check it out, and I'll put it up on the screen. I saw this technique done and I just thought it was really awesome, so we're going to go ahead and try it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a palette knife, and this is actually a gloss heavy gesso. I don't have, I hope this is gesso. No, this is a gloss heavy gel. Well, back that up. We're not using that. So let's find some, heck, we're going to do it with modeling paste. Oh, let me look. Sorry, guys. Actually, we're going to do it with spackling paste. Here we go. We're going to use spackling paste today. So let's take this. If I can get the lid off. Yay! Hopefully it's not all dried out. Yeah, it's not too bad. And I have not gessoed these pages, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of stick this spackling paste on here, and I'm actually going to do it quite heavy. And I'm not sure how well this is going to work, so this is kind of like a test and a trial, guys. Alright? Kind of like frosting a cake. I'm just going to see where it goes. So I'm putting on quite a thick layer of this spackling, because what I want to do is I want to be able to write in it. I want to be able to put some imprints in it. We'll see what happens. Boy, this is going to make these pages nice and thick. Oops. I want to play with some inks. Like I said, I saw this girl do this technique on a YouTube video yesterday, and I just really loved it. I thought, oh, that looks like so much fun. But I don't have the heavy gesso. So, what have I said before? We use what we have, right? And when you head downstairs and look in your husband's stuff, he probably has spackle somewhere, so I just happened to swipe this jar of spackle. If he needs it, he'll come looking for me. You there? He'll just go out and buy another one. Alright, so I'm putting on, like I said, quite a heavy layer of this. And now what I want to do, I need more over here. Let's put some more down over here. It's too thin over here. This should turn out interesting, you think? It'll be different. These pages will definitely be heavy. Alright, so let's see if we can get some design in here. Now, she actually used this. It's like a canvas that you would use for, oh, I can't remember the name of it. You use yarn and go in and out like a canvas art. And I have both a star and a circle. And I'm just going to randomly put this circle in here. Just to give it this texture. Okay, and I will bring it down so you guys can see this. Look at this texture that it gives. Isn't that awesome? And they're not really perfect circles, which is fine. We don't want perfect circles, because in our world nothing is perfect. Well, at least in my world. I can't speak for your world, but in my world. Alright, and I want some stars. Let's throw some stars in here. Okay, so now, oops, that came right off. Alright, now what I'm going to do is take I'm just going to take the end of a paintbrush I'm going to try, and I just want to put some, I don't really want to write, I just want some doodads in here. How's that? And what this is doing is this is picking up the spackle, which is okay. And I don't know if this spackle is going to stick to this page or not, so we're doing a trial by run here, guys. We'll see what happens. Don't have a whole lot of spackle there. Alright, that's all I'm going to do for this right now. What I want to do is I want it to dry. We're going to let it dry real good, and then we'll come back and we're going to play some more with some inks and maybe fibers. I don't know if I want to do that route or not. We'll see. But we'll be back at you when it's dry. Thanks. Okay, we're back. We've got pretty well dried spackle. I didn't get it all over the page, which is fine, but what's really cool is that texture is still there. Can you see all this beautiful texture? Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so I actually looked on YouTube, and the video where I got this idea from is called Creationsceecee. It's Creationsceecee. So Creationsceecee, and I just this idea, when she did this video, I was just like, I gotta do that. So I know this is my I Am journal, and I'll be very honest with you. Today is Thursday. I don't know what today is, the 23rd. This video needs to come out first thing tomorrow morning. I am in quite a bit of pain again today, so I'm not going to do a whole lot on this page. I have some ideas, but just so that you're aware, I don't want to disappoint you guys, so I am going to do this page. We're going to call it just free play, okay? Because I really don't want to do a page about pain. So we're calling it free play. So what I've got out here is I've gotten a few golden liquid acrylics, high flow acrylics. I've got, this is dioxazine purple, Hansa yellow, and teal. And I also have a kitty cat who thinks it's time for loving. Get down. Thank you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play with this, and let's see what happens. I'm going to start out with the yellow. Ooh, it helps if I open it, just because I can. And basically what I'm looking for is just kind of a drip, 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 drip. I'm going to spray it just to help it move down the page, maybe. A wonderful cat hair. I wonder where that came from. Okay, that didn't work, so we're just going to do this. And we're just playing. I actually want to see what this does on the spackle. I hope it doesn't make it wet again, which it doesn't. You can tell which cat was visiting me because there's a black cat hair, which means it was Buster. Come on, Bus. Alright, so there's the yellow. I want to get some of this purple. Oh, I love it. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Alright, I'm just gonna let it run a little bit. Maybe. No, I don't like it. Okay. So, just kind of wiping up the spots I don't really like. Alright. Now I want some teal. Just because I can. And it helps to open it. Isn't that wonderful? Now that everything on my desk is soaking wet. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love how it is. I just love the color. It's just popping in the color. And it's absolutely wonderful. Okay, I'm going to dry this up and we'll continue. Okay, so this is pretty well dry here. Still a little bit damp here and there, but that's okay. I'm going to move on with this. All right, she actually had, and again, I'm using this from Creationsceecee. She actually had done her flowers with a fiber. She did hers in a white fiber art and then used inks to color the flowers. I am going to just utilize the color of the fiber for my flowers. I've got a few different styles of fiber here. So I'm just going to make a couple different flowers, and I'm actually going to use matte medium to glue mine down. Figure out where we're going to put them here. Let's see, so we're going to mess this all up. Okay, so we're going to have a flower there, maybe a flower here. Let's put one right about there. Now I'm also going to use this rickrack. It's actually just a silver type of a ribbon, and I'm going to utilize that as my stems. I like how I measure. It works. Okay, so like I said, I was going to use matte medium, and I'm rethinking that. I want to use a sturdier paste, so I'm going to use my matte super heavy gel. And I'm going to start with my flowers. We're just going to hold them down here. And again, this isn't all the way dry, so don't be surprised if you see some of the color bleed. That's fine. Okay. Now I want it to stick, but I don't want it to all be stuck. Alright. So there's one of my flowers. Go ahead and put this ribbon down here. Actually, I'm going to do it down here. It's funny, I can tell that I'm not feeling the greatest just by the way I do my art. I'm a little bit sloppier when I'm not feeling the best. But that's okay. Hey, it's art, right? We have fun doing it. Okay. Next flower. I'm going to take this little piece right here and add some of this to it. Oops, come on. Stay there. Doesn't want to stay there, so we're gonna do it again. Maybe I took too much of it up. Okay. So I just want to use some of this. Put down my flour. You hear my phone popping and ping-ponging over here? It's going crazy. It always does that. Okay. Love it. Put a little bit on you and stick you right there. Good thing about this is it dries clear, so I don't have these big white clumps in there. Okay. So we got our second flour. What a great idea with this using fibers. I would have never thought to use the fiber as a flour. So thank you. I enjoy it. Alright, next. It's funny how sometimes the simplest little things you don't think of, and yet you see somebody else do it and you're like, oh, duh, why didn't I do that? I could have done that. Great idea. But isn't that what this is all about, is sharing ideas and sharing ourselves? And alright, so I'm going to put this one down here. I'm going to have a little bit of flour. And I like the purples and teals. Put my flour. I'm going to just kind of put that there in the middle. Look at that. How wonderful is that? I love it. Alright. I've got to clean this off. Now another thing I found in my stash of stuff when I was looking for my fiber is I found these real pretty purple hearts. It was a roll of ribbon at one point. I have to clean that palette knife off. It was a roll of ribbon that I found. I don't know if you can see them. Aren't they beautiful? They're just beautiful, pretty purple hearts, and I thought, oh, how wonderful would that be? So they're actually going to go on here. I think they're so pretty. I'm going to put that one there, and I'll put this one here. Alright, now I also found, I know I have silver here, and what I plan on doing is once this dries and gets really well dry, I want to go in with my Stabilo and I want to accent the lines for the stems of the flowers. But that is, whoops, that is going to take a while. I probably will end up doing that off camera just because it's going to take quite a while for all of this to dry. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now the other thing I want to do is, I know I have silver there, but I found this little piece of gold chain, and what I want to do is I want to give my little flowers, make sure I have the right one, not the gesso. Oops. Well, I put way too much on there. Let's try this again. Let's bring that up. Let's try that again. I just want some of this gold to stick in there. Perfect. I can bring it in so you can see what I'm doing. Oops, wrong way. Sorry. I'll do it on this flower. I just want enough matte medium in there so I can take this little piece of gold and just pop it right there. Another one. I'll do this one on this flower. And we're just going to pop it down in there. Alright. Okay. Let me see where else I'm going to go with this. I think I might get out a few stamps. And, oops, wrong way, sorry. And we'll be right back. Okay, so I got these stamps the other day off Amazon, and they're just little wooden flower stamps. Let's see if you can see that. It says Decora 6-piece floral wooden rubber stamps. And I didn't pay a whole lot for them. I don't know, a couple bucks. And I thought they were the coolest little design. So I'm actually going to use a couple of them on here. Let's see, let's start with this one. I'm going to use an archive link, Ranger archive link. And I'm just going to put on a few of these flowers. Now, I'm not expecting, look, it's not quite dry. I'm not expecting to get a whole print on this because of so much texture on the background, but I wanted just a little bit more of something. So, there we go. Hey, my mailman's here. I don't know if he's bringing me anything good today or not. But anyways, these are cool little stamps, and I just wanted to play with them a little bit, maybe use them on here, get something. Yeah, really, it's the only thing it's doing is messing up my stamps. That wasn't a good idea. Don't do that when this is wet. No, 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 no. Hey, you live and learn, right? The only other thing I was thinking about putting on here is something to the, like, I don't know, I just am today. Let me see what else I'm going to do this, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, I haven't tested this, but I'm hoping that it doesn't ruin this page. What I've got is, I bought a little mixed media kit from Deco Art, and I got this antiquing cream, and it's a English red oxide. What I'm wondering, I'm going to try it down here a little bit first. I've got it with a lot of water in a little dish here because I don't want, what I want to see it goes down in some of the cracks. I just want it to just kind of take over some of these cracks here, just to pull that texture out. The only way to do it is try, right? Isn't that what it's all about? Try. Let's try and see what it does. I want quite a bit of water in this. I don't really want it to be everybody's going, oh, what are you doing, Cindy? Stop, stop, stop. Nope. Gotta try it. Because you just never know until you try. Alright. So, now, I actually want to go back in. It gave it a different look. Don't know as it's great, don't know as it's bad. It definitely changed the colors a little bit, and there's not so much in the, like down in the cracks as I wanted, but I think that just may be from me allowing the spackling to dry quite a bit before I did this. So I think next time I will try it again, but I think next time I'm actually going to do it when the spackle is still wet, so that the spackle itself will absorb the color into the cracks and crevices. So, hey, there's nothing wrong with trying. I'll throw this in my jug over here. Alright, there's nothing wrong with trying, right? Hey everybody, okay, so I'm back. Thank you so much for your understanding on this page being late. Yesterday was just not a good day. Between the fibro and my back, it wasn't happy, to say the least. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and finish up this page. I love it and I love where it's going, but yesterday I couldn't do any more. So what I'm going to do is I've got some Dilution paints out here. I've got Lemon Zest and Vibrant Turquoise, and I really love how this is looking, but I really felt that it needed more. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to take a small brush. This is a number 2 Simply Simon's flat shader, and I've got to add more to this just because I can, right? Why not? So again, thank you guys for all understanding. You all know, the ones that are in the world of the chronic pain, there are times when our pain does not allow us to do the things we want it to do, and yesterday was one of mine. So today, so far this morning, I'm doing okay. So I want to get this done and get it out to you guys. That's my turquoise. Again, I'm going to take a small, it's just a small flat. This is actually a nail art brush. You can get them on Amazon for next to nothing. And I just want to throw some yellow in here. Just kind of to make the page look not quite so unfinished to me. To me, I felt unfinished. So let's see what we can do. Now again, as I told you earlier, this came from Creationsceecee, the idea for and the inspiration for this page. So I just definitely want to say thank you to her. I saw her do one of these on the Love Summer Art, and I just fell in love with it. So I had to do it. All right, so let's do. I have a border on this part of these hearts, and I really need this border here. I'm going to bring it out a little bit more, so you can actually see what I'm doing. Just kind of, just giving a little bit more. I love the turquoise and the yellow and the purple together. Those colors, to me, are wonderful. So I hope you guys all have some really cool plans for the weekend. From what I understand, tonight's supposed to be beautiful, so we're talking about possibly a bonfire. Can't have enough of those in the summertime because winter comes way too quick. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with the yellow again. Okay, I've been at this for like 3 seconds, look. It just happens. I can't help it. That's why I said to Mike, how, you know, when he was doing, I think it's Mike I can never say his last name, Deacon maybe? When I was watching one of his videos and he said, you know, ask him questions. And I asked him, how do you art so neatly? I mean, his hands are always nice and clean, his space is always nice and clean, and at least what we see of it. I'm sure he's like a lot of other artists, and we try to not to show the chaos. But it's okay. Chaos is good. Art and chaos go together. Alright, I just wanted to put that on there. Now I'm going to, when that dries, I think I'm going to take a purple. I think I'm going to take a purple paint pen and do some dots around my edges here. So let me dry that up and I'll be right back. Okay, now another thing I mentioned yesterday that I was going to do is I want to take my Stabilo and I'm just going to go along the edges of this ribbon to make this a little bit of a shadow. The ribbon that I used for the stems. Whoops. No worries, because I want it dark anyways. No worry. Be happy. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but we've got construction across the street again. And we also have a bunch of hay fields and a cell tower up behind us. And today they're deciding is hay day, so we're going to hear trucks going up and down. They go from about 7 o'clock in the morning until dark at night, 8, 9 o'clock. They'll be running all day long. But one good thing about it is they only do it a couple times a year, so it's no worries there. Again, I just want to give these stems just a little bit of dark on them. Okay. Then next, I'm going to take, I found a purple paint pen, and this is just a regular painter's pen. Okay, and what I want to do with it, because I love the whole idea of the purple, pink, and or purple, turquoise, and yellow. So I'm just wants to dry up on me, and I refuse to let it. You can't dry up on me. No, no, no. Okay, so again, just a little bit to bring in. I'm just doing dots, nothing major, and that's not dry yet, so I can't do dots, so hold on just a moment. Alright, so we got it dry. Now, if I can stop sticking my fingers in paint. I just want... And again, this poor pen, I think after this it's just about shot. I wish these would last longer. So again, this page ended up just being play. I really didn't have a word or a prompt, and a lot of it had to do with how I was feeling yesterday. I still haven't figured out quite how to do a page full of pain, and you know, I don't really know as I want to. I have to deal with it, you know, mentally and physically. I don't really want to have to do it in my art world as well. So, but yeah, this one is just play and trying out this new technique, like I said, that I learned from Creationsceecee, and just having fun with it. That's really, you know, that's what art's about. So I also, not too long ago on Peachy Cheap Deals, I purchased these buttons, and they're really, really cool. I love these big ones. They're going to be journal closures, but they have little birds and a little elephant and flowers and kitty cats. Look at this kitty cat. Isn't that cool? They're so adorable. I just fell in love with them. But anyways, I got those from Peachy Cheap, and I pulled out this butterfly And you know what? I think he is going to go really well. Of course, I'm just using Aileen's tacky glue. He is going to go really well right there. Okay, I am not going to do any more to this. I do hope you enjoy. Please share, please like, comment below, and let's look forward to next week and see what we're going to have on next week's I Am page. Thank you all. Take care of yourselves and have fun. That's what's most important. Talk to you soon. Bye.